welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayshawn, and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another story time. Based on the title, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Kayshawn with 3 E's. Y'all already know the drill. Without further ado, let's hop right into the story time. Let's go. All right, y'all. So, boom! Y'all know exactly how I like to start my story times off. Okay, y'all, let's just hop right into the story time, right? My homegirl, I ain't gonna give her no name. She's just gonna be homegirl in this story time. She hit me up one day. Now, she was crushing on this one boy, and I guess like through the grapevine or through social media or whatever, she found out that the boy that she was crushing on was gonna be at this one party. It's like a little block party. We know the block, but it's like we don't be on that block. Like, it ain't our block, but we know of the block, but we don't really be over there. But I guess her little crush was supposed to go to that block party that day, right? So she calls me up and she like, hey girl, like, you doing something? Like, I want to go to this block party because such and such gonna be there. Like, she said the boy name. And I'm like, okay, like, I know you want to go see your boo, because this been like a crush of hers since like the year before. So she been crushing on him, but he was too in the streets. Like, I know I mess with my hood dudes, but if I think you too hood, you gotta be really hood. Like, he was too in the streets. Like, he'll rob your local liquor store, like, in the streets. Like, boy, you was doing too much. So I never really cared for him. But like, when we would go around him, he wouldn't. Y'all know those bad people that's like, you know they bad, but they don't do nothing bad to you. So you be like, eh. It's like, y'all know you steal, but you don't steal from me. So it's like, you cool, I guess. You know, he was always cool when we was around, but like, he just wasn't no good, right? But she still had her little crush on him, whatever. So she was like, yeah, he gonna be at this block party. Like, I want to go. Like, you want to come with me? So I was like, okay, cool. Mind you, at this point, I had a car, but something was wrong with my sister's car. Like, I think it was in the shop or something. And at this time, I think she still worked like her 2 jobs. So she needed my car because, of course, I'm just at home. So her getting to both her jobs is more important than, you know, me just wanting to run the street. So I had a car, but I didn't have my car at that time, right? So mind you, I was telling this homegirl that because normally when me and her go out, I drive because my homegirl didn't have a car either. So I was telling her like, oh, I'll go, but you know, I still don't got my car. My sister got my car. So she was like, no, it's okay. My big sister here, like, I would just tell her to take us. So I'm like, take us? I'm like, she gonna come with us? And she like, no, she'll drop us off. Oh, hell no! Now, I don't know about y'all, but I personally did not want to get dropped off at a block party. Like, I don't want to get dropped off. I want to have a car there in case some shit happen. Like, this is a hood block party. Anything could go wrong, and you think we about to be sitting there just waiting for our ride to pull up? So I'm telling her, like, yeah, friend, no, okay? Like, I don't want to just get dropped off. So she like, no, but you know, such and such. She said another boy name, which is her sister's boyfriend. She like, you know, James. Y'all know James is always like my go-to name when I'm just thinking of shit. She like, but you know, James live like 3 blocks around the corner, so like, she not gonna be far. So I'm like, I don't know. She like, girl, she literally gonna be 3 blocks around the corner. Like, she not gonna be far at all. And you know, we know people there. Like, we gonna be okay. And I'm like, well, once she said who party it was, I'm like, we do know a couple people there. So, like, maybe. And at this time, y'all know me, I ain't gonna lie. I was young and turned, okay? So, I was always looking to have a good time or go out. So, I was like, okay, makes sense to me. So I had told my mama to drop me off at my friend's house. She took me over there before she left. And, you know, I pull up at my friend's house. So I'm just over there with her and her sister or whatever. So I'm just chilling in her room while we finish getting ready. Because I got dressed, but, like, I had wanted to curl my hair. So I just want to curl my hair at her house. So we just over there talking and kicking it. So mind you, the sister had just got off of work. So she came in the room with her work clothes on. Like, okay, well, if you all ready to go in a minute, I'm going to just shower and change whatever at my boyfriend's house. So by that time, of course, we was ready to go. So we like, okay. So she packed her little bag or whatever that she about to take over to her boyfriend's house. Mind you, it's a block party. So the block parties could start anywhere after like 4 or 5 o'clock or whatever. So we was getting there late because, like I said, we had to wait for the sister to get off of work. So around this time, it's about like 8:30 p.m. or whatever. So we like, okay, well, we ready to go. So we finish getting dressed and we leave out or whatever. The sister drop us off at the block party. Now, mind y'all, we do know one person. Well, we know people on this block, but we know one person that actually has a house on this block or whatever. So she ended up calling her to see if she was at home because we was going to stop by there. So, of course, she at home, whatever. So we walked down because when I tell you, the sister literally dropped us off like on the block, like at the corner of the block, okay? So she dropped us off, whatever, and she's like, yeah, just let me know when y'all ready. I'm be around the corner at James' house, like just call or whatever. So we get out the car. Of course, the block is already popping because, like I said, they've been out here since probably about 4 or 5 o'clock, and it's like after 8, right? So we end up texting old girl. She like, yeah, come to my house real quick. We sitting on the porch. So we walk down to her house. So we like, hey girl, like we knew her since like middle school, but I don't see her all the time for real. Like, once we got out of school, I didn't see her for real, but I still know of her. So we sitting on the porch with them at first, like kicking in. They offer us something to drink, so we drinking with them. We chilling, like, so people, coming and going off her porch, like kicking it with us, talking with us. We drinking, it's music going, like we having a good time, right? So at some point, like we getting off the porch, we got our cup in our hand, we sipping, we feeling good. So we walking around the block pretty much, like we talking to the people that we know, speaking to everybody, speaking to our friends and stuff, hugging people. So we walking around, and then at some point we'll go back and sit on her porch, come back, like we'd just bounce around. It's a block party, so we just walking around everywhere, right? So I guess based off the social media, my friends see that the boy, she crushing on. I'm just call him Crush. My friends see that Crush is here because he must have posted on social media. I don't know if he posted a picture of the block or him on the block. I don't know what he posted, but she was like, let's go down to the corner, like Crush is here. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we walk down to the corner, and of course posted outside their car, I see Crush and his homeboys or whatever. So we walk over there, we greet them. I'm like, hey, because like I said, they have a crush on each other. Like, Crush really do want my friend, but she just ain't gonna take it too far because, like I said, he's too deep in the streets. So we have hung around him a couple times. Like, we know him. So we speak to him and his friends. So we just over there chilling. He offering us, like, y'all want something to drink? What y'all drinking on? So we like, yeah. So we drinking with them. And we really just chilling. Like I said, it's a block party. So everybody and their mama outside. The kids is outside. People riding bikes. Like, it's just a fun little summertime. So even though it's later on at night, y'all know during the summer, it's some hot summer nights. You just chilling. You sitting on top of somebody's car, you playing music. It's a fun time. So we chilling over there for a minute. Like, we just kind of posted up by his car. People coming up to us, like speaking to us, like the people we know, saying hi. We chopping it up with them. We moving around, right? So we sitting there, mind you, Crush, this boy, one of Crush friends, like he like me, but when like the I ain't even trying to be mean, but when like the dusty one out the group won't you, and you be feeling like, why you think you could pull me? Like, it's somebody for everybody, and everybody not gonna be everybody else's cup of tea, but it's just like the dustiest one out the group, the one with no job, no money, that just be looking bummy. Like, he would not let up off me, and I felt like, because he liked me and he always voiced how much he liked me, all the other fine friends of the group felt like I was off limits because they homeboy liked me. I don't like him back. Why I can't have none of the fine friends because the ugly friend want me? That's not fair. Okay? That's not fair. And I'm not just saying even face wise, y'all. I did not like him because for whatever reason, he so he just get on my nerves, y'all. He really liked my lips. And when somebody just keep commenting, like, he used to always just like insinuate sexual things about my lips, like, oh, I love to see what them lips would do, like the things I would do to them lips, like I could just feel your lips. Like, he used to say the most weirdest shit that when you don't like somebody, it's like, stop speaking of me sexually. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he used to always just say sexual things every time he see me. I don't know if he thought that's what it took to like get a girl. I don't know if he thought that was gonna turn me on or make me interested. But every time he see me, he used to be like, oh my God, like, you about to, he used to say, he just used to piss me off. He would see me, and as soon as I walk up, this is the first thing he say, y'all. I walk up, I'm saying hey to everybody. He be like, oh, you just made me come in my pants.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It's like little stuff like that. And I used to be like, that's not cute. Like, insinuating that, like, just based off me walking up, you just exploded. I don't think that's cute because I don't like you. Well, it's not even just because I don't like you. I don't think that's cute at all. Stop saying sexual things to me every time you see me. Like, we don't give that. Like, it's irritating. And he used to be like, I'm going to put all my kids in you, and I'm going to do this. And I'll just be like, baby, you're not even going to get to sniff this, okay? I don't know what the fuck wrong with you, but anyways, so he used to irritate me, but I used to suck it up because I'm on my wing woman status, and alone he never used to like touch me or like he was irritating, but it never was like to a point that I like couldn't handle. You get what I'm saying? So like I used to just ignore him, but I was mad because it was one boy. Ooh, he was just so fine, and I felt like he just like, you know, my homeboy like you. When you like, you know, when you try to get on a friend, but the friend just keep talking about the other friend. I'm over here trying to like flirt a little bit with the cute homeboy. He like, when you gonna give my homeboy a chance? When you gonna give my homeboy your number? I'm thinking like, nigga, I want to get you my number. Like, stop asking about him. I want to get you the number. Like, what Lady London say? I used to be looking at him like, baby, I want your homeboy. I got a friend for you.
This nigga like, you got a friend for my homie, boy? No, Pop, I want your homie. Got a friend for you.
I don't want you. I got somebody for your ass, okay? But anyways, I'm over there chilling or whatever. So he just in my ear, I just talking all. Oh my God, you look so sexy. Your legs so long. Oh, your stomach's so flat. He just was in my ear saying stuff. So I just be over there just like drinking because I just like, oh my God, let me just not get like. And I don't want y'all to think like I'm getting super drunk, because y'all be like, ooh, if he's annoying you, don't get super drunk around him. He's gonna try something with you. Y'all, I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb, guys. But I would used to just like get my buzz on so I could tone him out or whatever. So, and then his friends and stuff used to be around. So it ain't like they was all like I was alone with him. He just used to be irritating, right? So mind you, at one point, Crush friends, they like went over there a little bit to like play basketball. So they wasn't over there with us no more. Of course, irritating boy, he want to stay over here with me. He don't want to go play basketball. So I'm trying to play it off. I'm like, no, go play basketball, because I want him to get away from me. I'm like, go play basketball. Like, let me see you play basketball. Oh, nah, you don't want to play in front of me, huh? Because you weak, huh? You weak. You can't play basketball. He like, no, I can play. I know how to play. I'm like, show me your skills then. He like, no, I'd rather sit over here with you. No, I want you to go play basketball. Get out of my face. So I'm thinking like, nah, go play basketball. Like, go over there. He like, I'm posted up over here with your sexy ass. I don't want to leave you alone because another one of these niggas going to try to talk to you. Promise they gonna try to talk to me, because I don't want you to around me. So I'm just sitting here looking like, oh my God, boy, go play. So I'm like, can I play basketball? Fuck it, like, let me just play basketball. And of course I could have left. Like, I didn't have to stay over there with her, but like, not left like left her on the block, but I could have went to like another set of friends that was there. But whatever, it wasn't a big deal. But I'm thinking like, can I play basketball with y'all since he don't want to play? But whatever, y'all. He didn't want to play basketball. So I'm sitting here irritated because I'm like, you just want to sit here and talk my fucking ear off. Then you drinking. Then he drinking beer. And I don't know. I mean, I know liquor got a smell too, but beer, I be feeling like beer be smacking me in the face. So he drinking beer and he just all in my ear. Like, imagine I'm linked up on the car like this, just hands right here. He right next to me, just all in my ear like, yeah, you know you fine as fuck. Like, one day I'm going to make you mine. Da-da-da. Just all of this. I'm just like... Ben from That's a Raven, can you back up off me, okay? Right. But no, I'm just like, no, I'm like, it's never gonna be that. I'm like, I actually think I'm gay. Like, I used to really be telling people that, and I don't know why, because niggas never cared. They still don't care. You can say you gay, you can say you got 10 kids. They be like, okay, and what is the digits though? Like, I don't care about none of that. So I'm like, nah, I just really think I'm gay. Like, I don't know. He like, nah, that's because you never had a real nigga. Like, once I give you this real nigga D, you ain't gonna want to be gay no more. And I'm just like, you know what?
You know what? I need a smoke and a beer.
I need a smoke and a beer. He like, what? You want a beer? I got a beer for you. Say, no, I'm just playing. I'm just like, nah. So I'm just over there talking, y'all. I'm getting so irritated by this guy, and I'm just over here just holding strong for my friend because she was sitting in the car with Crush. Like, he's showing her his unreleased music. Y'all know how niggas be. They always got some fucking unreleased music going on. He in the car bumping tunes and stuff, showing the music and all that good stuff. You good, Papa? Oh, okay. Anyways, he playing his unreleased music or whatever. So, mind you, the irritating boy can hear it. So, you know when your homeboy know a part of your song, so y'all like rap it to each other. So it's like I'm on this side, irritating boy right here in the driver door is like right here. So he get the bump in the music. So first he all in my face like, yeah, you want to da-da-da-da. Then he turn around like, yeah, Joy Roll, bitch, with the money, longer 6 mile, brick mile. Hey, this my boy, this my shit right here. Hold on. Hey, play the song me and you on. Let me let little shorty hear my verse. I'm looking like, I don't want to hear your verse. I don't. Like, I'm good. And of course, Crush then played the song that both of them is on. So now, like I said, imagine Dash is me and I'm irritating boy next to me. First we beside the side. Now he turned to me on my face like, let me get my pillow to demonstrate. Y'all know how I do. this is me, right? And I'm the irritating boy. So first we side to side. Then he get in my face. He like, yeah, Jordan raw bitch, but the money level 6 by brick by like a bitch down, pick her up, knock her back down, pull a tractor. He all in my face, rapping his verse.
Brother,
So I'm sitting there like, oh, I'm just backing up like, okay. He like, no, this my part. That. Like he just rapping. I'm just like, you know what? Okay, how you be ending up in these predicaments? Like I'm just so confused. So he all in my face like rapping. Mind you, all I smell is beer. So my homegirl yelled out the car like, get out of my friend's face. I'm like, right, friend, tell him to back up off me. So he's like, my bad, baby. You know I ain't trying to be like that. Like I just can't help myself. You know I love me some you.
What? What did he say?
I'm like, just give me 50 feet, not 10 feet. Give me 50 feet. I want you all the way across the street, okay? Go over there, back up. So he rapping his song, whatever, and I'm just sitting there like, just like, I'm irritated, but I'm still laughing because I'm still having a good time. He just one of those boys that's just irritated, right? So it's like he rapping or whatever, and all of a sudden,
I hear this agitating, grating voice.
all of a sudden, I hear a familiar voice. I hear,
dang, back up out of my friend's face.
Oh my God, what is that?
Stacey, is that you? Y'all know my bestie. That's not my bestie, but I don't play no games about her. But we really ain't friends. But I love her to death. But I don't fuck with her. But I don't know her like that. But yes, I do, because I go to jail behind her. But not really. Of course, where there is drugs, niggas, and hood activities, where else would you? I wouldn't expect to see nobody else other than Stacey, okay? Of course. Every block party damn near every block party, well, give or take a few, but majority of the block parties, I always see Stacey. She's on every block of every hood, on every corner of every store. It's like, nah. If you want to see Stacey, throw a block party and make sure you got drugs and hood niggas. Say, no, let me chill on my good friend. That's not my friend. I see Stacey. Now, every time I see Stacey, like I said, it's a love-hate relationship. It's like she just grew on me. I love her, but I don't like her. So it's like every time I see her, I can't help but to smile and be happy to see her, because how are you going to be mad at somebody that's so happy to see you? So I don't have no choice but to be happy to see her too, because she just embraced me with so much love that I can't even help it. I can't even help but to love the damn crackhead. I can't even help it, y'all. I'm actually mad that I love her. Like, oh my God. But anyways, I see Stacey now. Mind you, all my Stacey story times, they're really not in order, because it's just like they come to me whenever they come to me. So unfortunately, they're not in order. But this was after, if y'all remember the story time where I said I ran for my life twice, like when we were driving with Stacey or whatever, and she took the boy money and ran out the car. This was after that. Like a little bit of a timeline I can give you, but it was just after that situation. So it's like, every time, like, after that situation, I just always be looking at Stacey like, don't have me in no shit. I mean, after every situation, I'd be looking at her like, can you not have me in no shit? But, like, after that, I really was just like, no, Stacey, you be doing too much. But I do be happy to see her. So I see Stacey, so I'm like, hey, Stacey, girl. So I hug her. So she's like, what you doing here? I'm like, girl, same thing you doing. Well, not the same thing you doing here, because you here to do drugs. I ain't here to do no drugs. I'm just here to have a little fun, okay? So I'm like, yeah, girl, just chilling. Like, oh, this my people. She's like, yeah, that's my people too. CK, we always know the same people. Like, every time I see you, we just grow closer and closer. That's the problem. Because I'm trying to get away from your ass. Like, literally get away from you. But, so I'm like, yeah, girl, whatever. So I already know Stacey about to be attached to me for a few minutes. Like when she see me, she gonna kick it with me for a minute. She gonna have a couple drinks or whatever. Then she gonna go make her little rounds and do her thing, right? Okay, cool. So, y'all know Stacey come with her liquor. But she offering me some. What did Cat Williams say? When Diddy want a party, you say no.
Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no.
Same thing applies to Stacey. When she offer you some of her liquor, you say no, okay? You don't drink after Stacey. You don't drink Stacey liquor. She be mixing all types of shit up in there. You tell Stacey no. You just gotta tell her no. So I'm like, yeah, we got our own liquor right here. I don't want none of yours or shit. It's never in a regular bottle. Like Stacey, like she never she never come in. I'm telling y'all, I don't know where these people get this stuff from. Her bottle never looks like a Patron bottle, an 1800 bottle, a freaking Terramana, down, like it never looked like a regular bottle. It's always something different. It always looked like something she made. Like I don't even fucking know how to describe it, but like her liquor is always in some other shit, right? But we get some of their liquor, so I'm taking shots with her, whatever. Like I'm kicking it with her, and I'm thinking like, actually, Stacey, I want you to stay because I would rather talk to you than this weird nigga right here. So we talking, we chopping it up. So I'm like, what you been up to? You know, same stuff. Like, you know, Stacey be getting by, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. For her to have such bad shit that she be going through, like, she one of God's favorites. I'm not gonna hold you up because she be in a lot of shit and she be just like, she just be skating on through. Like I just be thinking like, nah, if I did that, like she the type that, like she a scam. I ain't gonna put her business out. Well, I already told y'all she a fucking crackhead, but she the type like she a scam and get away with it. But I'll do the same scam and then make an example out of me and I'm in jail for 25 to life. Like she be getting away with so much stuff. Like I just don't understand. But anyways, chopping it up with Stacey for a minute, right? Then my homegirl get out the car because she had to go use the bathroom. So she was like, hey, let's walk down to the one girl that we knew on the block. Like, let's walk down to her house so I can use the bathroom. So we like, okay, cool, y'all, we'll be back. Mind you, at this point, we had been there for a couple hours, so it's pretty late. It's maybe like 1 or so in the morning. I don't know. You know, when you be out there them summer nights, you don't be keeping track of time for but I do know we've been there for a minute. So we walk down and we go to our homegirl house or whatever. So we go in there and use the bathroom, you know, basically freshen up, get it together, whatever. We coming out on the porch. So, you know, when we walked back out, we was just talking to them for a minute before we walked back down the street. So we talking to them for a minute. All of a sudden, our homegirl mama had like pulled up like from work. And I don't know, she just was like irritated or whatever. And she was telling us to get off her porch. Like all of us, like her daughter too. Like she like, y'all need to get off my porch. Everybody get off my porch, like whatever. So the daughter had went in the house. She like, I'll be back outside in a minute, y'all. Like I'm about to go in here and do something and then I'll meet y'all down there. So we like, okay. So me and my homegirl and like the rest of the girls that was already on the porch, we went off the porch and we was about to start walking back down to the block. And next thing you know, all you hear is shots starting to fire. So we like, oh my God, like who is shooting up the block party? Now mind you, from the corner where we was at when we was hanging with the boys, let's say the homegirl house was like 6 houses down, right? Like we can see, but we wasn't too close. So when they started shooting, y'all, tell me why we was about to turn around. We was probably like 2 houses down from her house. We about to turn around. Girl, all we seen was the front door. Because mind you, the porch was dark because the porch light was off because, you know, you don't sit under no light in the summertime. It's mosquitoes and we don't want the mosquitoes on the porch. So all you could see was the light from the door. When I tell y'all, we seen that front door close so quick because we was about to turn around and like run in her house to take cover because we don't know where the shots is coming from. When I tell you, her mama must have shut that door so quick. It's funny, y'all. I know y'all probably thinking like, dang, she just left y'all out there, but we wasn't necessarily on her porch, so she probably didn't even know we was about to come back because it's like her house was right here, we about right here, so we was about to turn around and run back. But that door shut so quick, y'all. We was like, damn, like y'all just gonna shut the door on us. Like I said, even though we wasn't even on the front porch, but we like, okay, so we just take off running like still towards that way and we all scatter. I remember me and my homegirl ran into her backyard because we like, shit, y'all ain't gonna let us in the house, but we gonna be in the backyard. So after a while, of course, the shots, they slowed down. She calling her sister, sister not answering. So I'm like, go figure. I already knew, like I just knew it. I knew it. She called her sister, since the shots stopped, we end up coming out. Like we was waiting back there for a minute, but after a while we ended up coming out just to see like if anybody we knew was still here. So we was walking down towards the corner. We noticed that like Crush and the Irritating Boy, they car was gone. Like all of them was gone. So we like, fuck, like everybody we know here is gone. And the only people that was there was like people we didn't really know, and I'm not about to ask them for no ride. So we like, what the fuck? Like, we just sitting here on the block, like, what the hell is going on? So I'm like, all you hear is tires screeching and stuff. So I'm thinking like people about to spin the block, because I'm like, what is going on? It's too many cars taking off. It's a lot going on, right? So she calling her sister, like, we like, oh my God. So we sitting on the side of this girl house, because I'm like, let's just go back somewhere, at least somewhere that we know of. I don't want to just be standing out in the street or on the sidewalk. So we walk back. So we call her. I'm like, girl, you know your sister just got off of work. She probably took her shower and fell asleep. And y'all know that after work sleep, that's something serious. I'm like, bro, she probably fell asleep and she ain't about to answer her phone. I'm like, do you got James' number? She like, no, I ain't got his number. I'm like, oh my gosh. She like, but I got his Instagram. She all on Instagram DMing James, which is his sister boyfriend. I'm thinking like, bro, he probably not on Instagram. He probably ain't gonna get to it enough time. So we just sitting there. So, of course, who was one of the last ones standing that I see come walking down the street? My good friend Stacey. So she's walking. We on one side of the street. She on the other side, like far down. So she's walking, and she's walking barefooted. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, Stacey, what's going? You okay? She had one of those shoes. Y'all know them old school, not shoes. She had one of them flip flops. Y'all know the old school flip flops that had like the little flower, and it was that clear part that used to push in through the hole. But if it come out, it won't go back in. I gotta see if I can find a picture. But basically, like her strap on her flip flop broke. So she couldn't walk with it no more. So she just took both of them off and she was walking barefooted. So I'm like, girl, what was happening? She like, I don't know. Like, them niggas just started shooting. Like, everybody scattered. I don't know what's going on. I went for my homeboy to come pick me up because I got to go. So I'm just like, yeah, we went for our ride too. So my homegirl is like, my sister is not answering. And I know y'all thinking like, okay, please tell me you learned your lesson. Please tell me you learned your lesson. Not to go nowhere with Stacey, but y'all, I was a little scared. I'm like, we on the block, they shooting, we ain't got no ride home. Like, they might spin a block again, they might come back. I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, well, how far is your homeboy? She like, no, he literally up at this corner right here. Mind you, it's a Save-A-Lot, which is like a grocery store at the end of the block. So she like, he right in this parking lot. I'm like, you think he'll take us home or whatever? She like, friend, now you know I got you, friend. He'll take you wherever I tell him to take you. So I'm like, fuck. I'm like, okay, Stacey, but we really just gotta go home. Like, we really have to go home. So she's like, yeah, no, come on. He right up here. Y'all tell me why we get to walking up the block with her. We turn into a Save-A-Lot parking lot. Mind you, it's after hours. There's no other cars or like trucks in this parking lot. The only truck I see is a tow truck. So I'm like, well, where's your friend? Like, where I don't see nobody in this parking lot. She like, friend, he right there. I'm like, friend, where? I only see a tow truck. She like, yeah, that's him. I guess a tow truck is better than no truck at all, huh? So I said, oh, he picking you up in a tow truck? She like, yeah. I look at my friend. I said, your sister, she's still not answering. Still not answering. I'm like, oh my God, y'all. We walk up to the tow truck. The boy in there, he like, hey, y'all, whatever. He like, oh, Stacey, you ain't say it was 3, y'all. So she was like, yeah, like they need a ride too. He like, okay, cool, yeah, y'all can all fit. I'm like, oh my God, y'all. We get in this damn tow truck, y'all. I ain't mad at the tow truck. You know, a ride is a ride. I'm not tripping. But my thing is, he in a tow truck. We get there, so we like, oh, hi, like, yeah, you know, thank you, blah, 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 for coming to get us, like, or whatever. So he's like, no problem, like, I just got to make a couple stops. I'm like, a couple stops? Oh, no, like, this is not going to happen, like, wait. I'm like, no, Stacey was saying that you could take us home. He was like, yeah, like, what, y'all live close to Stacey? And we don't live close to Stacey, but we in the area around, you know. So I'm like, yeah. So he like, yeah, but I just got to make a couple stops going that way. So I don't want to drop y'all off and come back. Like, that's too much. So I'm thinking like, okay, you on his time. Like, you got to respect his hustle right now. So you got to just accept what you can get. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, as long as we get home, right? Y'all, we get in this tow truck. So he take off. We're riding around in the tow truck, y'all. So I'm just sitting here like, okay, it do feel nice to be so high up. You know, if you ever sat in a tow truck, you just sit so high up. You know, you looking down on everybody that's driving and stuff. So we in this tow truck. But mind you, we packed in here because the tow truck is not big. So it's kind of small in here. So we like, okay, he told me he got to make a few stops. I'm hoping like, okay, it's literally a few, but I'm telling my friend like, still call your sister just in case, she wakes up and she can come get us. My homegirl's calling her sister. She still ain't answering. She refreshing Instagram. James still not writing back, whatever. It seems like we were fucking Stacey, okay? We riding around, mind you, Stacey just talking up a storm. She talking to the boy though about whatever. They had a situation going on. So I guess Stacey must have gotten into it with some girl that they know. So she was telling her side of the story, like, no, she did this. That's why I did da da da. Typical Stacey behavior. She always in some shit. So she basically running down her side to him. So we just kind of listening. We just sitting in the car. So I guess we pull up to our first stop, right? Mind you, like I said, it's late at night. We pull up on this one block. I guess the person knew that their car was going to get towed or repoed or whatever because, well, I don't know because honestly, we back in anyways. Like a lot of people from my city or a lot of us, we normally back in our cars. So the person had backed in their car, but the tow truck driver found the car anyways. And I guess you back in your car so they don't see the license because at first I was thinking like you only can pull your car like from the back, if that makes sense. So when I used to think that people would try to back in their car to hide, I thought it was because you only can get it towed from the back. Like at first I didn't know they can tow your car from the front. This is me being just young. I didn't know that, right? So basically the guy see the car and or if you know anything about towing cars or whatever, you know that even though you see like the make and model of your car, I guess you have to check like, is it the VIN number, whatever number that's on there, and make sure that that's the right car. Because a lot of people can have like a white Impala or something. So he pulling up and he like, okay, that's my car, but it's back then. He like, let me go make sure the VIN number is right. So as we approaching and he about to get out the car, I'm looking because I'm like, okay, well, the car that he's looking for, I'm looking on the porch and it's a lot of little YNs on there. It's a lot of these little young niggas on that porch, okay? So I'm thinking like, I don't think you want to tow this car. Like that's just what I'm personally thinking. I'm not saying he got to be scared to do his job, but I just feel like they backed in this car in their driveway. They sitting on the porch. It's like 1, 2, whatever in the morning. I don't know if you want to tow this car, but he here to do a job. So I guess he got to do what he got to do. So he jump out the car and they be leaving their door open, the little tow truck drivers, whatever. So he jump out his car, he leave the door open and he walks up the driveway. Mind you, I'm watching the guys that's on the porch because I'm thinking like, bro, they not about to let you just take this car, like if it's theirs. But I'm just like, let me watch them. So he walk up. Of course, we can hear everything because he pulled in front of their driveway. That way, like, they don't try to get in the car and drive off. So we're right in front of the driveway. So he walk up, y'all. He's looking at the number or windshield, whatever they look at to match. And all you hear is, hey, nigga, get the fuck away from my car. I'm sitting there looking like, yeah, see, no. I knew this was a bad idea. So he like, hey, bro, I'm just doing my job. I'm doing my job, little nigga. Like, just back up. I'm doing my job. Like, you the one behind on your payments. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, I'm here to do my job. He checking the number. He looking back at his clipboard. I guess it's the right number. So he's walking back. So I guess he's about to like back in so he could pick the car up. So they telling him like, you ain't about to take this car. Like, no, you got to come back another time. Like, you're not taking this shit tonight. So they walking off the porch and they standing in front of the car. So as he's walking back to the truck, mind you, I don't know this man, right? I'm telling him, I'm like, hey, I don't think you should take the car. Like, you might want to leave the car because this look a little dangerous. He like, nah, I love mama. Like, so, I'm just doing my job. Like, he had one of them voices like, nah, I'm just doing my job. Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Like, I got to take this car tonight. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. So they posted up like on the hood of the car, like, you not taking this. You not taking this. So he turns to back in through the driveway so he could pick up the car, y'all. So I'm thinking like, see, I don't know about this. This look like a lot of hood activities going on. Like, I'm looking at my friend like, I think we gotta go. So as he's backing in and he gotta get back out to like hook up whatever he gotta hook up, I'm just like, oh, I don't know about this. So the guys is like, bro, I'm telling you, you're not touching my car. Like, back the fuck up. So all of them is walking up. So I'm telling Stacey like, hey, you should just tell your friend to come back another time. This look dangerous. They walking up on him. So Stacey yells out the door. She like, hey, y'all better leave my fucking friend alone with y'all broke asses. It ain't his fault. Y'all can't afford to pay y'all bills. Get y'all weak asses on with y'all broke lame asses. I'm looking like, Stacey, I didn't tell you to say that. I told you to tell your friend to come. Why is you yelling out shit to them? Like, why is you getting smart with them niggas? We do not know them. She yelling out the car saying all types of lame ass, broke ass niggas. So, they like, who the fuck is in there? Like, y'all hoes better shut the fuck up. thinking like hoes. Like how did we get involved? How did we get in the middle of this? Like what are you talking about? So I'm like, oh my God, bro, like here we go, here we go. So Stacey like, bitch, I ain't no fucking hoe. Like, bitch, your mama a hoe. I'm like, one of the guys started walking over to the car, so I'm like, oh my God, no, no, no. Like, I always get nervous because I just automatically think, like, somebody's going, like, in all seriousness, I be thinking, like, somebody's just going to pull out a gun and shoot us. Like, I don't have time to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, I don't got time for none of this. So I'm like, Stacey, shut up. Like, I'm getting mad at her because I'm like, you drawing attention to us. Like, don't have them come over here saying shit to us. Like, bro, chill out. Like, all jokes aside, this can turn into a real sticky situation. Like, hold up. So the first guy who had called us some hoes had walked over to the truck, and another guy followed him, and he started looking in the truck, and he like, oh man, these some bras. Like, nah, leave them alone. Like, bro, chill on them. These some females. Come on now. And he was like pulling him to come back this way, and I'm thinking like, thank you to that friend. Like, talk some sense to your friend. Let him know we don't got nothing to do with this. Like, I don't know. So he trying to pull him, and he like, no, cause no, that bitch right there, she keep talking, like pointing at Stacey, like she keep talking, and Stacey like, and I got a mouth. I'ma run it if I want to. I'ma keep talking. Who gonna shut me up? You ain't gonna shut me up. And I'm like, Stacey, shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Like, I'm pulling on her strap from behind. Like, Stacey, like, get in the car. Because she, like, kind of linked out the car. I'm pulling her back, like, get in the car and shut up. Shut the fuck up. Like, I'm getting mad at her. Like, shut up. So, the other friend had pulled his homeboy, like, man, we ain't worried about them. So, in the midst of this, of course, I hear commotion back there. Like, bro, you're not taking this fucking car. Get the fuck off my property. Get the fuck on for you get your ass beat. So, I'm just like, oh, my God. Like, I really wish he would just go pick up some other cars today. Like, again, I'm not saying you got to be scary, but I feel like you need to pick your scenarios. Like, if you here to pick up a car, first of all, towing somebody's car is already like, could be a drama-filled situation. Like, nobody wants to get their car towed. And even though you might feel like, well, it's their fault, they ain't pay their bills, but it's already, like, a lot going on. And then you're going to do it when you see, like, 4 or 5 niggas on the porch at night. You see they drinking, we in the hood. Like, I just think you should choose your battles wisely is all I'm saying. But, hey, who am I? Some stranger that you don't even know, okay? So, we hear them yelling and arguing in the back or whatever. So, I'm just like, oh, my God, please tell me your sister is answering the phone. And I ain't had nobody to call, y'all. So, don't be answer, like, why you ain't called yo, da-da-da. I told y'all my sister was at work. I had nobody to call. Like, so it's just one of those situations. So I'm just thinking like, oh my God, please just let him tow this car so we can leave and get up out of here. So they back there arguing or whatever. Mind you, we parked backwards. So I got to keep looking back to see what's going on. And all I see is like the red lights from the tow truck and stuff like that that's like lighting up the driveway. So I'm just looking like, oh my God, like let's just go. Keep calling your sister. I'm just sitting here bouncing my knee because I'm just like, every time Stacey, every fucking time, and you just keep running your mouth. So next thing you know, we kind of feel the tow truck move, like somebody bumping against it. So it's moving, and we turn around. So all we see is a lot of movement or whatever. So Stacey is like peeking out. She jump out. She like, oh no, y'all, come on, help us. They jumping my friend. Y'all, I ain't get out that car. I know. Yeah, I didn't get out that goddamn truck. I sat right in that tow truck. She like, help me, y'all, they jumping him. Sorry to that man.
Sorry to this man.
I am. Here you are doing a favor for me, picking me up, but you getting jumped. And them niggas look like they'd smack us. Like, they don't look like no dudes that's like, oh, these are women, these are girls, we're not gonna put our hands. Like, no, they look like they was on, especially the first dude that was calling us hoes. I can't help. I can't help y'all. Like, I feel so bad, y'all. So sorry. I cannot help. Y'all, Stacey ran over there, so I'm just looking out the back window or whatever, and like I can't really see the tow truck driver or whatever, so he must be on the ground. I just see the guys that's over him, and I'm just like, okay, like part of me is telling me to get out and help, but I'm just thinking like, what are we about to do with 4 or 5 niggas back there? Hood niggas, probably with pims. What we about to do with them? So me and my homegirl looking, I'm like, I'm not getting out. She's like, I ain't getting out either. Like, I'm not getting out. I'm like, bro, I'm not getting out this truck. I'm not, y'all. We watched them get jumped. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad, but I was scared too. Like I'm not getting out with these hood niggas. We in somebody else's hood trying to take their car. I can't do it. So eventually, I don't know. I can't even tell you what happened because I wasn't out there. But it must have had got broken up because then next thing you know, you Stacey come running back in the car and the tow truck driver hop in too, and he all like, and he just pulled a shift and he take off driving. I'm like, I couldn't even say nothing, cause when you just watch somebody get jumped, like what do you even say? Like, so we just sit in the car and that's like, man, bro, they had you fucked up. I had your back though. Like, man, I don't know, like, cause y'all know Stacey on drugs, she drunk too. She just, I don't know, bro. Friend, why you didn't get out and help us? I'm like, oh, I ain't hear you say that. I ain't hear you tell me to get out and help y'all. I thought y'all was back there playing around. I ain't know. So no, Stacey like, no, like they had you fucked up. And the man like, he calling whoever. I don't know if he calling his people. I don't know if he calling his job. I don't know if he calling to report that he couldn't get the car. I don't know what he doing, but he calling. I'm just sitting here like, yeah, I don't think you should make no more stops. Like, you need to go ahead and just go ahead and get us home, like, please. Like, I didn't even know if he wanted to take us home no more, y'all, because he probably thinking like, these bitches ain't even helped me, like they seen me get jumped, I'm not about to take them home. But y'all, he didn't even say nothing to us. Like, he was on the phone, like running his mouth or whatever, talking to whoever, but he didn't say nothing to us. He didn't turn around and say like, why y'all ain't help me, or fuck y'all, or y'all dumb bitches get out my truck, y'all. He didn't say nothing to us, y'all. He just kept driving, whatever, and I guess he was just gonna leave, like, cause his shirt was kind of tore up and stuff like this. So I don't know if he had to report back to work and kind of let them know like he just got jumped. I don't know, but he had told Stacey like, forget it, I'm gonna just go ahead and take you home. Y'all, he ended up dropping us off at Stacey house. When I tell you I ain't want to go in Stacey house because Stacey gonna want me to stay. She gonna want me to stay, y'all, but we ain't had no choice until we end up finding a ride. So we go in there with Stacey, y'all. So we sitting on her little dirty ass couch. I love Stacey though. I love you, girl. We sitting on her couch, so Stacey just like, Kay, like, you, when I fight, you gotta fight. And I'm like, friend, I didn't know you was fighting. Like, I didn't know you was fighting. She like, yeah, I had to push them off him. I'm like, oh, friend, I didn't know. Acting like I didn't know. But Stacey ain't really mad at me. Y'all know she can't stay mad at me. I'm like, I told you to tell your friend to leave the car and let's just leave. Like, why you didn't want to listen? She like, no, that was him. I said, no, but I told you to tell him let's go. She like, friend, I don't think I heard you say that. I'm like, friend, I literally told you to tell your friend to leave the car. She like, no, I don't remember that, friend. I thought you told me to yell something else. I'm looking like, nah, you just ain't want to hear what I was saying, but whatever. But we end up sitting at her house, y'all. We stayed there for like a good 30-45 minutes. It's late as hell. Stacey just talking us to death. And eventually, while my homegirl sister ended up calling her back, and she like, hello, my bad, I fell asleep. Of course you did. So we had to text her Stacey address, which was like 15 minutes away from the original place that we was at. So she like, here I come. So we just sitting there chopping it up with Stacey. Stacey house smelled just like Stacey smell, which is not a pleasant smell. It's not good. So we talking to her, and you know, we just like kind of laughing about the situation, because y'all know Stacey don't hold no grudges. She don't give a fuck about nothing. So I'm just thinking like, not we watched him get jumped. Not we almost at the wrong place at the wrong time. That could have went all the way left. Like we supposed to be at a block party and we at somebody else's block watching a tow truck driver get jumped while we sitting in his truck waiting to get a ride home. Why do we always end up in some bullshit, Stacey? And shout out to you tow truck drivers out there, because y'all gotta be some real G's to be taking people cars and dealing with them spitting on y'all, trying to fight with y'all, argue with y'all, yell at y'all, cuss y'all out. That gotta be some real money, because it couldn't be me. Because let me get jumped on the job, please. I'm not coming back. Like, I don't understand. I told that man, like, these are some young niggas. You do not want to try to take their car, y'all. He did not want to listen to me. But I do feel bad. But let me know, like, would y'all would have jumped in? Like, if it was 4 or 5 niggas and it's 3 girls plus the tow truck driver, would y'all would have jumped in to help the friend? Because I feel like even trying to push them off him, like, it wasn't going to be enough. They was bigger and stronger than us. And y'all know I tell y'all, I don't get into niggas fights. Like, I don't be trying to break that up. I don't try to get involved when I see niggas fighting most of the time, unless it's like my cousins or something, then that's different. But I'm just like, ugh, I know he regretted it. But when he got back in the car, he didn't look too beat up. It ain't like they jumped him for a long time. It just like they roughed him up a little bit. So he didn't look too beat up. Like, his shirt was torn and stuff, and he was breathing hard, but he didn't look that bad. And he lived to see another day, okay? But yes, y'all, so her sister ended up picking us up, and you know, of course, we went on home. I'm just thinking like, Stacey, every time I see you, girl, it's just always something. Damn. But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs up this video, comment down below, and make sure you are subscribed. But y'all already know. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.